An esteemed collection of actors have played Batman over the decades, and Robert Pattinson is the newest to join their ranks. How is his Batsuit distinct from the others? Keep watching for all the tactical distinctions. Adam West, Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, George Clooney, Christian Bale, and Ben Affleck have all had their own versions of the Batsuit, if not multiple variations on it. Batman's gear is an integral part, translating the more than 80-year-old character from comics to the screen. While costume designers get considerable creative license on other productions, comic book adaptations have to walk a fine line between translating costumes that look great in the fantastical worlds of comics into a realistic film version.
What gives you the right? What's the difference between you and me?
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
What did costume supervisor Dave Crossman and concept artist Glenn Dillon do differently for the Batman? Pattinson, who originally screen tested for the role wearing a version of the Val Kilmer Batsuit, told Entertainment Weekly about his official costume. "I felt very different immediately. It really flowed. It was so well designed, so articulated on all the joints. It was kind of shocking."
You're trying to get under my cape, Doctor?
As cool as the Batsuit always looked, freedom of movement has not always been high on the priority list for the costume designers. Pattinson's version of the suit makes some accommodations for that. It has a collar at the top of the cape around the neck. While this may look strange to comic book fans, it gives Batman protection around his vulnerable neck area while still enabling him to turn his head. In his own interview with Entertainment Weekly, the Batman director Matt Reeves explained, "Part of the tradition is that when you're playing Batman, you don't just do an audition, you do a screen test and they need to see you in a Batsuit. But they don't make you a Batsuit because that's a very involved process. So what you do is you put on an old Batsuit." Pattinson struggled with the heat and the lack of movement in Kilmer's version. The costume that was custom-made for him, by contrast, was almost too comfortable. Pattinson told EW, "In the costume fitting, I ended up doing loads of somersaults and stuff, and then they added all those into the fight scenes. You can do like a couple of somersaults in it, but it really gets old pretty quickly." Reeves and his design team seem to have ditched the solid rubber of past Batsuits, adopting something resembling an actual battlesuit. It all fits with the director's vision of a more realistic, gritty hero fighting for his life. Crossman and Dillon worked hard to echo that sentiment in the suit. Pattinson told EW, "There are little bloodstains on it. There's kind of grazes where it's been hit with bullets and kind of just the wear and tear of someone who's been out fighting every night. It looks like a soldier's armor in some kind of strange parallel universe where you have to wear little ears on top of your head as well." But what about Batman's all-important gadgets?
Where does he get those wonderful toys?
While Batman's comics costume places the majority of his gadgets in his utility belt, Pattinson's Batman has a more modular and tactical approach, with devices and weapons built in everywhere. He said, "The grapple gun is, I think, in every single Batman movie, but I'm not sure how many times he used them so defensively. It's used as a weapon. It's kind of based on Travis Bickle, the gun mechanism, which he has in Taxi Driver. There's also apparently a unique use for the bat symbol on his chest we can't wait to see." Pattinson explained, "It's a tool which he can pop out of the chest plate, which is kind of amazing, incredibly difficult to design as well, and looks great." Wait, like in Superman 2? Probably not. There also seems to be a gadget hidden on Batman's leg. During a chase scene with the Penguin, Batman causes him to flip his car. There's a visible bulge on Batman's right thigh. Is it a weapon? A gas mask like soldiers in the field carry? We'll find out when The Batman comes to theaters March 4th, 2022. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about the Batman are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.